Hey everyone, I'm here to show you guys the unboxing of my new Fanatec Club Sport Shifter SQ. Um, I currently am using a THR8. That's a Thrustmaster shifter. It's an 8-speed. It's a very good unit too. Um, but I am using a Fanatec wheel. I'm using the CSR Elite. For it, and I've noticed, what I'm doing, because I wanted something that would be used for the Xbox and also for my PC. Um, but my PC, I have to have the THR8 unit hooked up separately to my PC. Um, so a lot of games show it as separate units and don't necessarily, um, let me use them both in tandem. So hoping that's will, allow me to hook it up directly to the wheel and, alleviate some of those issues. So without further ado, let's open this up, see how it's all packed. Came today via FedEx. So two days after ordering it, which is pretty good. These shifters seem to be in pretty short supply. When they get them, they get sold out fairly quickly. So I did want to jump on it as soon as I got the chance. There is another shifter unit that Fanatec has in this line, but it doesn't give you the ability to switch between sequential and the 8 shift. The 8 shift specifically is one of my more common things I use. So taking this out, I can already tell you it's very, very heavy, which is, it feels very, very solid, pretty impressive. It outweighs my THR8 by, probably, this thing weighs, it's got to be 10 to 12 pounds. Very hefty. Feels very, very solid. Also, you've got the ball knob for it for normal 8 shifting. If you want to go sequential, it does have another knob in here for that. There it is, right there. Again, it's kind of like a brushed aluminum. Feels very nice. And then these units, same thing with my THR8. It's a standard threaded knob, so you can actually go to an AutoZone or wherever you get your car parts from, and buy your own standard shift knob. This is brushed aluminum. This is like it's also got like rubber rings around it for a grip. I kind of like that too. It's got a very nice feel to it. Very hefty. It's going to sound very nice. You got your cables in order to hook it up to your unit. That's the cables in here for hooking it up. Some plastic pieces. I'm assuming these are for mounting it in some way. Spacers or something, I'm not really sure. Obviously the mounting screws to mount it to your driving rig. I personally intend on mounting it to my Obado Revolution driving rig. It's a 3-monitor unit I've used. It's, I think it's one of the better values for your money. I've been using it for, a year and a half now. Love it. Value for dollar for dollar. To me, it's one of the best things you can get. I also have a R seat as well. I don't have the newer unit that's very modular, but that's they're going that route with the R seats as well. My downside with the newer R seats is they're very very pricey for what dollar for dollar. The Obado was a lot more reasonable. It is still modular. You can buy the parts as you need them, but it's a little more cost friendly than that. Not that I don't like the looks of the new R seats, but they are very nice. The one I'm using, the R seat, the other R seat that I have, it's my second driving unit. Using it when we're racing each other on Forza or whatever. It's a nice unit as well, but honestly, if you get a chance, I will do a video on my Obado racing cockpit, because I think you'll be pretty impressed with it. But just because of the build quality and they charge for it. But anyway, back to this. You see, it's all marked. You know, 8 speeds. Well, actually 7 speeds in your reverse. You have a mounting screw appears on the side, threaded. Just one mounting screw. Not sure if how that. You know, like I said, I'll know more when I go to mount this and or get a manual, because there's no manual in this box. So I'm assuming you have to go on to the Fanatec website, look that up. There is a switch here to switch from 8 speed to sequential. Actually moves really easy. Yeah, that's nice. Just clicks into place. Yeah, very smooth. Bottom, you have your 4 threaded screw holes. So get the. I'm probably gonna mount that tonight. Give it a whirl. And that move my THR8 over onto my RC driving unit. My shifter that I'm using on that is the older Fanatec styles, the ones they had, and those are pretty. I don't know. I mean, you know, normal Fanatec stuff I have is pretty well built. Those, you know, on the other hand, they feel more like toys. My son has a little driving unit that we built for him too. It was a handmade. I'll show that too at a later time. But I'm probably going to mount that shifter over there for him, and then we'll have, you know, shifters on all 3 of our driving units. But yeah, so I mean, this is the main unit. Like I said, it's very solid. Like I said, I mean, until I get it, you know, try it out. But I won't be able to say much about that. But right now, it's just the actual build quality feels awesome. Very impressed. I like the design a little better on my THR8, but the build quality definitely feels better on this. It is, you know, it just feels like it's all metal, which is impressive. The shaft on this feels like metal as well, whereas on my THR8 has a metal H pattern, but the shaft itself has a plastic, at least coating on the outside. So you find it when it's scraping against the H pattern, it actually wears it. I mean, I've been using mine for, you know, over a year now, and it's you know, it wears a pattern in the plastic on that, and I don't, you know, that isn't going to happen on here. The shifting, you know, pretty smooth on this. Obviously, it'll be easier when I actually have it mounted, but I like how it, you know, shifting feels on it. It feels very, yeah, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, I can't wait to actually give this a shot. So anyway, when I've had more of a chance to do that, I'll get it mounted on there and give it a whirl, and then I'll continue this video for you guys. And in the meantime, thanks for tuning in, and then hopefully if you guys are even interested in this, kind of gives you an idea what you're in for. But so far it looks pretty cool, and I will continue this later. You guys have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.